And we are back on El Sampler Pod. This is your boy JJ. We got Javi. We got Juan. Yo, say what up, bro?
Yo, what's up?
What up?
There we go. We got a WrestleMania prediction show starting right now.
So we have the card of WrestleMania 39. We're not sure the exact order. We know some of the matches, but we're just gonna go off the cuff. All right. So the first match, Cena versus Austin Theory for the U.S. Championship match. What is your guys' prediction, and what do you think about this one?
Theory winning.
Same. I don't see him losing. There's no way. There's no way. Unless Cena wins, Monday night he comes down, open challenge. Who shows up?
Who?
I don't know.
Theory.
That's what I'm asking.
Who?
Austin Theory.
For the
Get
open
his win
challenge?
back.
You
Get his
don't
win
think
back.
you don't think it's like a Raw like debut? The Raw Mania?
Could be. We'll
So
talk about
if that happens, Braun Breaker comes out.
Oh God, no! Please stop. No, let's talk about that in another time because it's going to take.
But he comes out as Rex Stein.
No,
Oh God, please.
that would be good though. That would be good. I think Dom should show up, but that's okay. But anyways,
That'd be a squash match.
Who you got? Yo, who you
yeah.
got?
So honestly, I'm going with Theory, but I would not be shocked if Cena wins, just to give him the win. Because why would Cena come back if he's not going to win? But it should be Theory. It should be Theory. If I'm putting money on it, I might go with Cena. But I'll go with Theory.
You got Theory. I got Theory. Who you got, Juan?
I got Theory. It's the
Theory.
straight
Yeah.
Theory crossbow.
So, all right, the next match, we have the women's four-way tag team match between Ronda and Shayna, Raquel and Liv Morgan, Natty and Shotzi, Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville.
Question: is this for a title shot or anything?
They haven't.
They
announced
haven't really said anything.
Okay, so then
just
in
called,
that case, I don't care who wins, but I'm guessing the baby faces are gonna win.
Nah, nobody cares about this. Ronda and Shayna win.
Yeah, I got Ronda and Shayna too. I wouldn't be shocked if the baby faces win, but I think it should be Ronda and Shayna. All right, next one, the next match, just like it, the men's four-way tag team match between Viking Raiders, Alpha Academy, Ricochet and Braun Strowman, and Street Profits.
Which, as of right now, we don't know if they didn't say that it was for a title opportunity. So I'm gonna go with the Street Profits.
I'm gonna go with Alpha Academy. I think they deserve one.
I'm gonna stink up the joint. I'm gonna say the Viking Raiders. You need some more.
At that
little
point,
tag
I will
teams
go
that are
with
good.
Ricochet and Braun.
Yeah, that would make sense.
You know what?
The-
Smart money goes on Braun and Ricochet, but I'm gonna just
Yeah.
go with Alpha Academy because that's what my head's telling me.
And I'm going with Viking Raiders because we trolled them so much, so we got to give them something. All right, so next match, we have one of the matches of the night. One of the most important storylines we have running right now. We have Ray Ann versus Dominic Mysterio.
Because I don't know about you guys, but I'm one of the biggest Dominic Mysterio fans of all time. One of the true
That's a
goats
fan.
of this generation. You had to tell me if I had to say one, Roman Reigns, Dominic Mysterio. My heart just would not let me let Dominic go down. So.
Well, he's only saying that because he's from his hometown. That's the only reason why he's saying that.
From the
So
homeland.
in reality,
from the homeland, he met him in high school. You know what I mean? Like,
That Aztec
I
blood
don't-
running through him.
Aztec blood running through him.
Okay. No, but in all honesty, all jokes aside,
You gotta put George Lopez right here.
I don't see Ray winning this just because as the older wrestler, I think he's gonna put his son up.
All right, so since we don't have money on the line, I'm gonna go with Rey Mysterio just because
Okay.
I'm a dad and I will whoop that kid's ass if it would have been me. So
That is
that's
true.
why I'm saying
He
I'm
finally
going
put him
with-
hands. He finally put some hands on.
It's about time. See, and in my case, I do agree with that. Honestly, I don't really think that Dominic's a great wrestler or he's amazing on the mic, but he has improved greatly and he's doing his job way better than I ever expected. And yes, he may not be the greatest wrestler or anything like that, but look at other comedy acts like Santino, who's more over Santino or some of the other guys that were on there that were technically credible wrestlers. So, but he's getting massive heat. I mean, he's getting nuclear heat, bro.
Nuclear heat.
Yeah. So Juan's got Dominic. JJ's got Ray. I have Dominic almost for the same reason as Ray does, almost the same thing as Juan does. But I do think that it should be the young lion beating the old guy. And what better way for Ray to feel as a father to put his kid over?
All right, moving on to the next one. Brock Lesnar versus Omos. I think this is gonna be a banger match, bro. I'm kind of excited for this,
I agree.
and I hope they don't let us down, bro.
Nah, I think this is gonna be a really fun match. As long as it's giving me the Goldberg, Brock Lesnar vibes that we got a few years ago when they just went all out.
Mm-hmm.
I still got Brock.
Yeah.
See,
Still got Brock. So.
no, you know what? I'm gonna go with Omos.
Okay.
Only because they're building the Hurt Business back up.
I actually have Omos winning. I think they need a new monster, especially if Brock's going away. So they need somebody to be that attraction because it was not Braun Strowman. He was supposed to be the next guy up, and it's not him. So,
and dude, let me tell you, bro, Omos is big as fuck. I saw him in person. That dude is like a walking building.
Anyway, next match, we have Asuka versus Bianca Belair for the Raw Women's Championship. Who you guys got?
I'm gonna go with Asuka. We need a change. I love Bianca. I don't love her so much on the mic. She can get annoying to me, but I'm gonna go with Asuka. We need a change. On top of that, Bianca has had the title for too long.
Yeah, I agree. What about
She
you,
needs
Juan?
to. She needs to be a chaser.
I'm gonna go with Bianca. The only reason why I'm going with Bianca is because, well, personally, I do like Bianca a lot. Like, I know you like her too, but I really do enjoy her stuff. I enjoy her work, and I feel like even though we got Asuka with the little clown makeup, I feel like this is
We
gonna
already know
fully
you enjoy her.
I think this is gonna get her to that full Kana character. So it's gonna suck because I would like to see her win at WrestleMania, but either way, I don't think it's a bad. I think this is gonna be the best women's match of the night, of the weekend.
Yeah, in the ring, it has huge potential. Like it could be a match of the night candidate. I mean, it could be really good.
It could.
If they just let him go, yeah.
So
I have Asuka. I have Asuka. I think it's like you're saying, it's time for a change already. Bianca does need to be chasing. She is a babyface. Babyfaces usually do better chasing, even though she is a dominant babyface. But at this point, we're going to have way too many dominant people because we're going to have Rhea being dominant. We're going to have Raquel being dominant. We may have Ronda and Shayna being dominant. We need somebody that's kind of more your classic babyface. The next match, we have the SmackDown Women's Championship, and we have Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley. Mommy.
I don't think this is gonna be good, and I swear to God, they better not make this headline night one.
I don't think it's gonna be a good match either. I'll prefer having as the headliner Asuka versus Bianca.
Yeah, if a women's match has to go on last,
Yeah.
So like Charlotte and Rhea, I don't know, man. I think it's gonna be a snooze fest. Even though, like, don't get me wrong, I do like Charlotte in the ring. Rhea, she's okay. I don't know, man. I'm just not intrigued about this match.
I kind of get the impression that Charlotte may actually try to make Rhea look bad on purpose. She's done that before.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing that kind of scares me because you know her. She's like me. That's all it is. So who you got?
You have JJ?
Charlotte.
Okay, Charlotte. Avi.
Charlotte. Who you got? One.
I think honestly it can go either way. I can see Charlotte not dropping the title, but I can also see Rhea winning the title.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go with Rhea. Let's go with Rhea because she's hot right now.
Yeah, I'm going with Rhea too. I think Charlotte was just there to hold the title till you had Rhea get it eventually.
Yeah, but then what's the next one? Charlotte too. Like she goes away again.
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, at this point, what matters is more Rhea. She may go to like a second tier type of thing or whatever. Just have her face, I don't know, Sonya Deville and whomever it is. Just have those matches. Yeah.
So
Right.
I got Charlotte. You guys have Rhea.
Yes. The next match, which is another match of the night candidate, Logan Paul versus Seth Rollins.
I'm gonna tell you why this is not gonna be match of the night.
Really? Okay.
Because as Logan Paul already said, it's hard for him to come up with new things. So far, he has shown us the same bag every single time. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. He does a beautiful buckshot lariat and things like that. But however, one of these days he's just gonna land wrong and tear his ACL. I see definitely Seth Rollins carrying this match. I got Seth.
I got
You got
Seth because he can't afford it.
No, I actually want Seth to win. I'm
I'm
picking
here.
Just clean sweep. Seth Rollins, it is.
I do think that the whole Logan Paul thing of him doing moves, yeah, it's cool because he can do a few moves, but it doesn't necessarily mean that he could put a match together. And that's why they always have him with the people that are really good in the ring. Like right now,
Or
last time Roman
interference
Reigns,
and
he
shit
was
like
the
that,
one
yeah.
carrying the match.
Yeah.
But Roman Reigns was carrying the match as well as Seth Rollins, which he can definitely carry a match. So he's gonna make Logan Paul look like $1 million no matter what. All right, so the next match. Gunther versus Sheamus versus Drew McIntyre for the Intercontinental Championship.
Before I say my prediction, let's go ahead and bring up the poll right here. 74% actually voted for Drew McIntyre, which is kind of intriguing. You know what I mean? I kind of think though that our community loves baby faces, and that's why they go with Drew McIntyre. However, sorry to burst your bubble, but I'm going with Gunther.
Yeah, there's no way. There's no way he loses. If it does, it'll be a huge mistake. But if anybody does win, I would be okay with Drew winning since he never got his big break at Mania.
All three of them are actually really good. I'm not a huge Sheamus fan, but I respect him no matter what. He is a damn good wrestler, no matter how you look at it. So either way, it's not going to be like one of these crazy matches that you're like, okay, how the heck did he win? I mean, it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
But Gunther's the guy right now. I mean, he's your next monster heel. He's a dominant heel.
General.
And if whomever wins the championship, wink, wink, they have a perfect person to get the title from at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. Yeah. So I select Gunther. So I think it's a clean sweep.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
For Gunther. All right. Cool. Next match, which hopefully will be the main event of night one. If it's not Gunther, Sheamus, and Drew McIntyre, we have the Usos versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn for the Undisputed Tag Team Championships. What do you guys think about this one? This one is kind of interesting.
I'm still going to go with the Usos.
Why?
Okay.
Only because...
Look at his shirt.
Besides that...
Look at his shirt. Why else?
Because I think... because I don't think that they're going to give Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn the titles already. Like this quick. But that's just me. I'm going to go with my heart.
Okay, cool. What about you, Juan?
This will be the match of the weekend. It's the one I have the most investment in, obviously with the Sami Zayn storyline and everything. I do see Kevin and Sami winning, but just like Jay just said, I did read a little something on Twitter that would actually be really cool if Sami and Kevin lost, and then the next night Sami causes Cody to lose the championship. Yeah. So assuming this match goes on the first night, Sami comes out to supposedly help Cody, and then he ends up costing Cody the title, and then he was always part of the bloodline.
That will be honestly that will be the biggest curveball. I would love it. I would love it because it would just be like, yo, like there's no way that they pull this off. You know what I mean? Like I will be mind blown. But Javi's gonna say no. It's gonna get boring.
Bro. No, bro. That sounds like Vince Russo booking. Just saying.
That would be crazy, right? But I'm going
just a swerve.
I believe Kevin and Sami will win. So all of that won't happen. But I thought that was a pretty cool idea.
Yeah, I think. Honestly, I think that it's gonna be Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. And I know JJ, you were saying like, oh, this quick or whatever it is. I mean, we already know that they have a history together. They've known each other for more than 20 years. They've wrestled against and with each other for ages. So that part
at this point,
almost. So at this point, I mean, it is a credible tag team. They're both great individual wrestlers as it is, but I do think it is not necessarily that it is time for the Usos to lose, but I do think they're gonna lose, but there's gonna be a bigger purpose for them losing.
So, which is the main event of the weekend? It's gonna be your head of the table, your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, going against the American Nightmare.
The American Nightmare.
Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, there you go. Baby. You have to say it with the lisp.
Baby.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then you have to make the face. You always have to make the face.
So what do you guys think about the story? I know this has been, do you think this will be the end of the one of the best storylines in the history of WWE, or do you think it's going to continue into something else? What do you think is going to happen here?
Well, the only thing I really like about this is the fact that like Roman has had the reign that he's had for this long. I think Cody's gonna win. I think this is his time. I think this is the point. This is the only time you can actually do it where Roman actually loses to, I guess, like a good competitor, I guess you could say.
Okay.
But I didn't like the build up. They only gave us the month of March to build up the story, which makes no sense. But yeah, I think Cody wins it finally, and then splits up the titles.
Or maybe they just unify and bring out another title or whatever it is. So, I mean,
that would be smart too. Yeah, that would be a smart way of doing it, instead of being like, well, you know what? I don't want these two titles. We're gonna make them into one title.
Because then it'll look like he's ungrateful or something. Like, it would be really weird. Like, what? I just won 2 titles. Nah, I don't want this one. Like,
yeah, it's true.
It almost makes no sense. It looks stupid. But anyways, who do you have, JJ? And what do you think about this? Do you think this is the end of the bloodline?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think there is a little bit more money to be made from the bloodline, and I don't think Cody Rhodes should be the one that ends the bloodline. Even though some people may be tired of having Roman Reigns as the title or whatever, yes, the one thing that I do agree with what everybody says is the titles should be split. I don't think Cody Rhodes should be the one to dethrone him. I think eventually it should be somebody else. We'll see who that somebody else is, or maybe like Javi has said before, like, we need Cody to actually suffer. Like, this man has not suffered anything. He was about to get his ass whooped by the bloodline on Monday, and then it didn't happen. And then he ended up some way somehow beating Solo clean. And I'm just like,
but why wouldn't he beat Solo though? He's obviously in.
I thought it was going to be a DQ. It should have been just a DQ because his job, kind of like Paul Heyman said, wasn't to win the match. It was just to beat Cody up, and he didn't do that.
Yeah, that's true.
Correct.
That's the problem.
They're making Cody Rhodes be the next John Cena eventually.
Yeah, super Cody.
This is
what
literally
that just goes to
looks
show
like.
you that Roman isn't gonna be there or like full time.
But Cody Rhodes is not John Cena. He's not a John Cena type of dude, bro. Cody Rhodes is not that good.
But there's never gonna be another, like, anybody, right? There's never gonna be another Stone Cold. There's never gonna be another Ron. There's never gonna be another Roman. There's never gonna be another Hulk Hogan.
Let's just go ahead and put the titles on this soft guy.
The only
that literally
way
gets hurt most of the time.
The only way we can create new larger than life characters is to give them a shot. Now, this is a shot. If he messes up, then he'll be Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because they have done that in the past. It could be Dolph Ziggler, Del Rio, all these other people that have had the title for a bit. Even like a Sheamus, he had the title, but he didn't do much with it.
And the only difference right now,
turn into a big. And
the only difference right now is that Cody is actually selling merch. Like,
yeah,
I mean, Royal Rumble, they sold out. Like, we may not.
That was the only shirt that he had. Of course, they sold out, bro.
No, he had the weight belt. He had the weight belt. He has a lot of shirts, bro. When he came back, he had 3 shirts that night.
Realistically, the only person that's number 1 in merch so long is Roman Reigns. Like, come on, bro. It doesn't matter. Oh, my bad. He sold 50 shirts. Oh, yeah. He's been selling all his shirts. They only made 50.
No, man. It was a record amount of selling, dude. Watch the press conference.
There was a record amount of sellings for the Bad Bunny shirts. Does that mean they were good?
Yes. I have one of those shirts. The Rumble shirt.
No, I have to agree with that.
Yo, like, come on, man. I don't think he's ready. I personally, they're making him super Cody.
Super Cody.
And I just don't think that he's ready. I don't think he's that guy yet. I think he should suffer a little bit longer.
You're not that guy. You're not that guy.
And the bloodline should not end because of Cody. It should end because of something else that is more meaningful than just freaking Cody Rhodes just showing up out of nowhere. Hey man, my pec is okay now. So I came in 30th and then I won the Royal Rumble. So what do you want to talk about today?
Look, I think we all agree that we all didn't want him to win the Rumble. I think me and Javi were talking about this at the Rumble, that it should have been Sammy.
Yeah.
We kept getting, JJ, you were one of the ones that kept yelling at us.
Well, he wanted
Right.
Roman Reigns to win the Royal Rumble too.
Yeah, he wanted to
Just
Yo, I
saying.
did.
He's like, can you win the
I did.
Royal
Money in
Rumble
the
too?
Bank, everything.
He needs to go ahead and fight himself.
Yeah,
that would
he's
be
fighting a
that would be
mirror or
the
something.
best. That
I
would be
think-
the best main event, bro.
I think the
Well,
main
he's gonna
issue
fight like
here.
he's gonna fight the Shield version of Roman. He's gonna fight the big dog.
You imagine
The tribal
Look.
chief versus the big dog.
If he didn't
the big
have
dog
both
and the big
titles,
dog wins.
if he didn't have both titles, he could honestly continue this reign. But I think
Well,
it,
what if maybe they're just like, hey, like he won, but it turns out like it was only for one title. I don't understand why they
that'd be
had.
cheap though.
No,
Unless
no,
they
but they-
announced it
I know.
beforehand.
That'd be cheap.
Unless
I
they
know,
announced
but
it
but
beforehand.
they had the fucking
Not for
opportunity.
Mania, bro. Not for Mania.
Yeah,
No,
not
no,
for
no.
me.
I'm saying no. I know. But I'm saying they had the opportunity of him winning, like Cody Rhodes winning the Royal Rumble, and they had the opportunity right there just to say, "Hey, this is for the Universal title or for the WWE champion." Like it pisses me off how bad every single time they mess up. Whenever they had it's put on a platter. Like, bro, come on.
To start off, and I've been kind of like I've been telling JJ the whole week. Like I'm thinking of I'm like Doctor Strange right now. I'm thinking of 1,000 different scenarios, and I'm like, okay, Roman wins, Cody wins, Roman wins, Cody wins, the whole time. But I do think that unfortunately Cody will win. But there's a reason why. Because the Usos will lose a title too, and we're gonna have then Cody go against Gunther or whatever. He's gonna get away completely from Roman. Nothing to do with Roman. And you're going to have Jay against Roman in SummerSlam.
That would-
for the head of the table, that's bigger than the actual title, the leader of the bloodline. Because then Jay could say, hey, you let us down. You let us down. You did not do your job. So then he can actually challenge Roman
realistic-
for the head of the table.
But realistically, they lost too.
Yeah, he
so
would
it's
lose. Yeah,
like-
he would. Yeah, he
I
would
mean,
lose.
It's like,
Yeah, but it could be because somebody cheated or somebody got involved or maybe Solo got involved or whatever. It could be, they can make it work that it's like a schmoz and they end up losing for whatever reason. But in Roman's case, I think Roman's going to lose clean against Cody. I don't agree with it. I'm not a big Cody fan. He's not a bad guy. I see him as an eternal mid card guy. Right? That's how I view him no matter what.
he's gonna be the next Karrion Kross.
No, come on, man. He's already way better than Karrion Kross.
No.
In fact,
Dominic
Cody's
is better than. You know what? I'll agree with Juan at this point. Dominic is better than Cody Rhodes.
hey, at least he got over.
At least he,
Let's go down.
So, come on, but honestly, but that's what I see happening, or even something, or look at this. I know this is really fantasy booking. What if The Rock does show up and kind of looks at Roman like, bro, you let us down. Are you really the head of the table?
SummerSlam,
Mania
there you
40
go.
setup. Mania 40 setup.
and bro, they just literally like
They changed everything.
Dude, let's say that The Rock does come out. Literally, the point of Cody Rhodes winning, it would
Oh, it's
just
gonna
be
go
like,
away.
okay,
Nobody's gonna
yeah, sure, go. Yeah, you won the titles, go up the ramp. Okay, The Rock is here.
Yep.
But
Like,
don't
you know what I mean?
don't tell me WWE's not going to chomp at the bit to get The Rock in Mania.
I mean, it's
It
in
don't matter who they
Hollywood,
have to
bro.
bury.
It doesn't make.
If they can
it
get The
makes
Rock, they're
sense.
going to bury anybody.
So Javi got Cody. I have Cody, and then
He owns the furniture store.
I have to
His
go with
room.
Roman. Come on, bro. Come on. But hey, man, that was our WrestleMania prediction. Hey, I guess tell us what you guys think in the comment section, man. I know
Yes.
we have right now on the poll, we have 54% going for Roman Reigns to retain the titles. Hopefully, we get the tribal chief to be our head of the table again, to have both of the titles and still be the undisputed champion.
Should be KO.
you should be KO.
But anyways, man, have a good one, guys. This was you guys. Hey, peace.
Peace.